Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Dengar ke?
Waalaikumsalam.
Alright. Okay, ni grup berapa ya?
Grup W9.
W9. Dr. Naziatul, here?
Yeah, I am here.
Okay, alright. Dah nak start ke ataupun nak nak chill dulu sekejap. Bagi masa 2-3 minit. Dengar ke tak ni? Saya tanya ni.
Dengar.
Ha?
I think give them 3 minutes to to make them release their nervous. If they nervous lah. Kalau tak nervous, is good. Okay.
Nervous juga ni.
Nervous juga ni. Don't worry. Tak pernah makan orang lagi so far. Tak pernah marah-marah lagi orang.
Stress ke buat PPTA?
Boleh jugalah sikit-sikit.
Saya bagi
sikit.
Suka enjoy.
Apa? Evolution untuk siapa? Ya, tengah sedang. Pukul 10 kan start. Ya Zahan. Ni semua ni ahli tim berapa ya?
Tim W9.
Tim W9 Zainab, Izzati, Suci, Amira Suci ni. Semua W9 Ada orang nak masuk tapi nama dia Aina Farhana, bukan tim UR lah kan?
Bukan.
Okay.
Saya 4 orang W9.
Betul
Okay, baik.
Izzati, Suci, Zainab, kenapa muka serius sangat? Ni bukan vibe. Kenapa serius? Why so serious? You don't have to.
So muka kami serius. Kami
You don't have to be so serious. Kita pula yang nervous nak assess you all. Sebab serius kan? Alamak, lecturer pula yang takut. Aduh, hai. Saya serius, okay? Just come, okay? Just enjoy the session.
Okay, siapa yang akan record ni? Session ni? Interview session ni? Siapa yang akan record?
Siapa?
Amira Suci akan record, Doktor.
Amira Suci. Okay, alright. So your group is W09,
Yes.
Alright, nama
So,
baju.
W09 meaning that postal code is same also, Dr. Ifah?
Yes.
Alright.
Siti Zainab. Okay. Alright, ready? 10 minit lagi kita bagi masa. Sekarang 10:11 kita start.
You all kat hostel ke dekat rumah ni?
Saya dekat campus.
Oh, campus. Alright.
Okay. Right, you can start now. And anytime you want. Dr. Naziatul, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Proceed.
proceed.
The floor is yours.
Okay, right. The floor is yours. Kalau you are dah ready, play screen dulu lah. Play screen and then you start. Okay, right. Alright. Full screen. Full screen. Izzati, kena besarkan screen dulu. Maksudnya full screen lah. Okay, right. Okay. In a count of 5, you may start.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning, especially to our panel. So our final year project are the impact of movement control order, which is MCO, on mental health among students of the Faculty of Hospitality, Tourism and Wellness, Fhpk at University Malaysia Kelantan. Next slide. Okay, this is our group members, which is Badrul Aiman, Izzati Arif, Zainab Damsa and me, Amira Suci. Next slide. So, for the first session is introduction. Coronavirus is known as COVID-19, found at Wuhan, China, cause many economic, educational, social and environmental problem in surrounding world. Daily activity are also affected and limited due to movement control order, which is MCO. This study is focused on impact of COVID-19 on mental health among the university students. Global population mental health also cause negative psychosocial impact. According to the World Health Organization, which is WHO 2021, mental health is a state of well-being in which an individual realizes his or her own ability, can cope with the normal stress of life, can work productively and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Next slide. Okay, this is our research objective, which is the 3 objectives of the research. First is to examine the relationship between gender toward mental health during MCO in University Malaysia Kelantan. Second, to identify the relationship between ethnicity toward mental health during MCO in University Malaysia Kelantan. And third, to identify the relationship between socio-economic status toward mental health during COVID-19 in University Malaysia Kelantan. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, this is the significance of study, which is the researcher. Researcher is new resources, knowledge and latest information. Second, investigate mental health percentage survey more specifically, whether at University Malaysia Kelantan or elsewhere. Next slide. So the authorities is to supply the relevant authorities with specific information. Government of Malaysia has recently started to focus more closely on the progression of the country's rate of mental illness. The third is this initiative will make it easier to see scope of the issue regarding mental health among university students. Next. For the consumer, change their behavior and the way they manage themselves in order to better cope with stress. And last, more concern about the situation as well as the community that surround them. Next slide. So this slide I will pass to the Badrul.
Thank you, Amira Suci. Now I will explain about literature review. The first one is COVID-19. People can affected with this virus without knowing it, especially regardless of ages, from kids to adult. And then the Ministry of Health released symptoms are that patient will have respiratory illness, fever, cold, and more. Then mental health. According to World Health Organization, WHO, to 2021, stress can happen in any group of people, including the life of college and university students. This pressure can have significant or minor impact on a student's stress level. Next is gender. Women are born that males to suffer more from mental health problems, particularly young women. Most students are still hesitant to seek help for their mental health difficulties. Ethnicity is said to be an identity based on history and culture heritage. It refers to group characteristics as defined by deciders. Socioeconomic status. Its early life symptom of mental health difficulties have been linked to an increase of mental health disorder in adulthood. That's all from me. So I will pass to the next presenter.
We move to a research hypothesis. Okay, in our research hypothesis, in the study to find out the relationship between our IV and our disease. These are our hypotheses. First, there is significant relationship between gender and mental health problems among students. Second is very significant relationship between ethnicity and mental health problems among students and peers. And third, there is significant relationship between socioeconomic status and mental health problems students and peers. Next. Okay, as you can see, this figure shows about our ID and our disease. Our ID consists of gender, ethnicity, and socio-economic status, and our disease is mental health problems among students during NCR. The next slide is about methodology. Okay. There were two methods that we used in this study to collect data of our respondents. First, research design. Second is data collection and sampling. Okay, next. For design, actually it consists of two types of approach. It's a quantitative and qualitative approach. Quantitative approach is the technique of collecting, analyzing, writing, and interpreting data. And for qualitative approach, it's the technique of interpreting and analyzing the data by using methods like interviewing. So, it tends to be more face-to-face. So, we use quantitative approach in this study, whereby it supports us during the implementation of NCO. Okay, the second is data collection. Okay, for data collection, basically being priority for us is that the true information based on true sources that we got from the article and journal. Our questionnaire was done by online service through Google Forms. Next. Okay, the last method is about sampling. In the sampling, it's divided into two categories process, which are probability sampling and non-probability sampling. For probability sampling, it's the selection sample size from the population that is in the list, and it's more time consuming. And for non-probability sampling, it's about the method of selecting for a sample size from the population using a statistic, and it doesn't require more research. Okay, according to Ppta emergence 190270, the sample size of our overall respondent is 337, will be selected based on 538 populations of university students at the entire city campus, and it's divided into categories, which are at Hpk is 3591 and at 191 students. However, the researcher requires a sample size for Hpk students only. Okay, the sample size for Hpk students is 336 based on 3591 from the population. Okay, the next slide will be posted by Muhammad Badru Ahmad.
Okay. Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I continue with my clip. My part is findings. Okay, you see now is about the demographic, like the respondent. Okay, first about the gender. For the gender is for the female is 58.2%, and then for the male is 4.8%, and then for the age, the largest group is 21 to 23 years, is 76.3%, and continue with 27 years old, 9.2%, and then with 18 to 24 to 26 year is 7%, and then 80 to 20 is 7.5%. And then to the religion is the biggest group is the Muslim, 84.7%, and then is 4.5%, and then others is 4.2%. Okay, for the next slide. This continue demographic. For the race, the biggest is Malay, 76.3% for the race, and continue with others. And then for the material status, is single and 90.5% for the Fhpk students. Okay, next is state. Okay, for the states, for the urban is 44.6%, and then for the rural is 55.8%. For the next slide. I continue with the result of person correlation analysis. Okay, person correlation analysis. About the, I got the three hypotheses to relate or not with IV and DV. Okay, first hypothesis is there is significant relationship between gender and mental health problem among the student University Malaysia Kelantan, and the p-value is 0.580. And then the second hypothesis is there is significant relationship between the ethnic and mental health problem among the student University Malaysia Kelantan, and the p-value is a 0.690. Okay, and then number three, for the hypothesis, there is a significant relationship between the socioeconomic status and the mental health problem among the student University Malaysia Kelantan. Is we got the p-value is 0.653, and the overall the three hypotheses we got the result is supported. Okay, next. Okay, that's all from me. We continue with my clip.
Okay, so now I will explain about discussion and recommendation. First one is discussion. First, to determine the relationship between gender, city and socioeconomic status that influence mental health problem among student University Malaysia Kelantan during MCO. Second, the result shows that there is moderate relationship for all variable. Third, ethnicity indicates the highest range value, which is 0.847 compared to socio-economic and gender, which is 0.6 and 0.751 respectively. All hypotheses are supported and were supported. Recommendation: first, future researchers will need to increase their sample size to further improve the accuracy and reliability of the study. Second, the researcher for deeper and broader understanding. And the last one is conclusion. To find out the influencing factors of mental health problem experienced by Fhpk student at UMK when MCO occurred. Student studied the relationship between IV, which is gender, ethnicity, and socioeconomic status, and depend variable, which is mental health among Fhpk students. 359 above were selected from Fhpk student at UMK. Based on person correlation analysis, all factors are significant in affecting mental health problems among students. And the last one is gender, which is 0.605, ethnicity and ethnicity at 0.690, and socioeconomic status at 0.653, which is the result that we get. That's all from us. Thank you.
Alright, thank you to members in W09 for your confidence presentation. Okay, yeah, very interesting slide. Okay, so yeah, Taifa, you have anything to comment?
It's a very good effort. Thank you very much to all of you. Congratulations for reaching this stage. One comment saja saya ada for you all. Cuba you tunjuk slides framework tadi, boleh tak? Satu komen je saja.
Yang mana?
Tunjuk slide yang ada framework tadi, framework, research framework. Yang ada framework. Ini satu je. Dr. Naziatul, apa boleh highlight ini? Kena ni. Satu je, tak kena dekat ni. Yang you boleh improve lah untuk you punya report. Tak ada, you tak labelkan H1, H2, H3 you. Okay? You kena labelkan. Itu sahaja komen daripada saya. Dr. Naziatul, ada lagi tempat lain?
Yeah, I do. Banyak sangat. Alright, well, cuba pergi dekat title. Slide with title. Okay. Alright, so this is your title, right? The impact of MCO on mental health among students. Okay. So your target respondent definitely is a student. Okay, cuba you pergi dekat implication I'm not sure which slide yang ada apa untuk implication, if I'm not mistaken, or significance of study. Yeah. Okay, researcher, and then you have who else? Authorities, and then consumer. Go to consumer.
Kenapa consumer?
So my question is, why consumer? Why consumer? your title is student. And of course, your mental health. Okay, mental health among students, or mental health among teenagers, or mental health among society. So I'm sure nothing to do with consumer. Adakah yang dimasukkan dalam kajian anda merujuk ke mental health tu, mereka yang mengalami masalah mental health adalah pengguna. Pengguna kepada apa? Okay, so please, I don't think consumer is a suitable one to be put here. I mean, suitable word, consumer, okay? Maybe you can put as society, community, or individuals, okay? That's one. Okay, go to sampling. Ya, ada slide mengenai probability sampling tu. Please go there. Okay, so you stated here you are using a probability sampling. Okay, so what types of probability sampling that you are using? There are 4 types of probability sampling. So what that you are using?
Random sampling.
Yeah, so you're supposed to put here simple random sampling, not probability sampling. Probability sampling is like an umbrella. So to be more specific, you should put simple random sampling. Okay? And then yeah, actually from the beginning, but socioeconomic is too big. Okay, socioeconomic is too big, the variable of socioeconomic. So my suggestion is you should highlight, you should explain which socioeconomic that you want to focus on. Okay, maybe in your writing, in your report. Okay, because of it's quite general socioeconomic. So people interpretation might be different, and so that it will lead to a bias in your findings. Okay, sebab maybe some of them might think socioeconomic is financial. Some of them socioeconomic might think the relationship with friends or with families, or maybe some of them might think socioeconomic is like their well-being or their upbringing. So there are very different interpretation among the respondents, so that when they are different interpretation, it will bring a bias in your you punya apa nama ni? Respondent tu akan jadi bias lah terhadap you punya findings tu nanti. Alright, and then go to Pearson correlation. Okay, Pearson correlation. Alright, so result of Pearson correlation ni, okay, yang P value ni, okay, I understand. But may I know, this value you get from the relation of which to which? Yang H1 ni, apakah yang untuk P value ni you dapat analisis daripada hubungan mana ke mana?
Antara gender dengan mental.
Okay, so you sure P value dia significant value dia you buat aras keyakinan dia 0.01. 0.01. Okay, so you get less or more than 0.01. Check balik sebab kalau katakan tak significance, this value walaupun tinggi masih juga tak diterima lah, so H reject lah kan. Alright, okay, so pergi ke last kali. Okay, discussion value tu, slide discussion tu. Alright, so boleh saya tahu ethnicity indicates highest range value is 0.847. So daripada mana value ini diperolehi? What value of this? Oh, this one is Cronbach alpha. Okay, so pergi balik ke slide tadi. Okay, so you kena letak dekat sini Cronbach alpha value. Okay, you cannot simply put highest range, sebab kalau highest range ni, okay, I can say that highest range is regarding to descriptive analysis study, your main value ataupun you punya Pearson correlation. So you need to state here the value, okay, of Cronbach alpha for reliability analysis for ethnicity is, because you can make people or audience get confused. Okay, or I can say that you should tak perlu pun letak yang ni, sebab reliability analysis tu adalah analisis bagi menguji kesahan you all punya instrument questionnaire. Well, actually it's not part of you punya findings pun. Itu adalah reliability analysis tu adalah analisis untuk you nak test you punya questionnaire tu valid ataupun tak valid, boleh diguna ataupun tidak digunakan. Okay. Boleh? Alright, okay. So
Banyak komen Dr. Nadia tu. Semua ingat
okay, so that kalau macam conclusion pun tadi sepatutnya you tak perlu conclusion. Sebenarnya kita bukan mengulang apa yang you perlu masukkan sedikit elemen dalam conclusion tu apa yang itulah you present, but most important thing, what is the hidden message or what is the key point or message that you want to deliver to audience. That is the best conclusion that you should be in to wrap up everything. Alright, so clear semua? Anything that you want to ask?
No, I clear.
Alright, good, great. So anyway, congrats and well done for your presentation, for your hard work and for your effort. But it's a good topic actually. Okay, it's just something that you need to do, to emphasize and to highlight. Okay, so that tidak menimbulkan keraguan dan permasalahan di kemudian hari lah, I think. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much. Well done. Congratulations. Improve your reports and then jangan lupa submit your slide and then submit your recording juga. And then improve your slide, discuss with your supervisor. Okay, right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Assalamualaikum.
Doctor, bye.
Bye.
Boleh. Saya nak masuk grup lain pula ni.